But they're going to be so mad at me when they wake up. Or maybe not. Wait, maybe mad isn't the right word. I mean, it's not like they're going to be mad at me for something I can't control. That's one of the things they hate the most. I'm probably fine. Maybe they'll even be glad to see me. Oh, I hope so. Well, I'm sure they at least won't hate me. I mean, I don't think they made me that edgy, right? They better not scream. Ooh, they're waking up. Uh, hi. Hi? Good morning. Who am I? Don't you... Don't you recognize me? Cut what out? And that isn't my name. Isn't that the name of your... what's it called again? Your... DM? Now, I know you're surprised to see me here, but I promise I'm not your DM. That'd be a little blasphemous, wouldn't it? I mean, since they do create most of the world I lived in, that kind of makes them a god, doesn't it? And in a way, you're one of the gods too, because you created me. Still asking who I am? Uh, yes, I should introduce myself properly, shouldn't I? No, wait. You wouldn't tell me to leave if you knew who I was. I promise it'll make some kind of sense if you let me just explain. Please? Thanks. Well, I know you probably aren't going to believe this, and thanks again for being willing to hear me out, but it's me, your character. Be more specific? Oh, right. You have loads of those, don't you? You know, you should really use some of those. Maybe bring back those old OCs from middle school. With a revamp, of course. Anyway, I'm your character from that table game you're always playing. Yeah, that's the one. D&D. I'm your character from I think you guys call it a campaign. I'm the character you've been using this campaign you're currently doing. That help? I mean, is it making more sense now? How? Actually, that's the thing I don't quite understand myself. I'm not really sure how I ended up here. Honestly, it just sort of happened. Like, 1 second I didn't have a physical body in this world, then the next, poof, I did. I must say, though, I've always wanted to meet you. You know, without having to wait for you to roll some dice to decide what my next move is going to be. Don't get me wrong, though, I love dice. I mean, I love your dice. You've got the best ones out of all of your friends. And I'm not just saying that because you're the person who created me. I seem a little different than you expected. Ah, I think I can explain that. You're used to doing all the character actions for me when you play the game. There's a certain way you expect me to be, and I'm not exactly acting the same way, right? Thought so. I think it's because You're not the one controlling what I say or do right now. but, but that isn't to say I'm not the same as what you're used to. I just mean I'm that way, but I'm also this way, if that makes sense. Kind of. Well, at least it's making a bit of sense. And that's about as much as we can expect right now, because this situation honestly doesn't really make much sense to begin with. But you're taking it pretty well. Not that I expected anything less from you. I know it's a little difficult to take it in right now. So you're doing great. Huh? Oh, I don't really know. This could just be a thing for a little while, but there's a chance I'm just stuck here from now on. That probably be a little bit of a burden, wouldn't it? What do I mean? Well, it's just I'd be an extra mouth to feed and all, and it would probably be difficult for me to go anywhere or find work on account of I technically don't exist. Not to mention, it would take a lot of explaining, and people probably won't believe you. Besides, look at me. I don't exactly look like I belong here, do I? No, it's not just my clothes. I kind of feel like something about my face doesn't quite belong. I'm blanking. What do you call my race again? In the game, I mean. Hmm, maybe that's why. Someone who looks like me might scare the average person, and someone with a name like mine might make people suspicious. I mean, it's. Yes, that's my name. It doesn't sound like the name of a person from the real world, does it? It sounds like a very obviously made up name. A lot of people have names that sound made up. Really? Then maybe I can fit in with regular people. At least, just based on that. It still wouldn't solve my appearance problem. Say I'm a what? Okay, look, I know some things about your world. Mostly the things you and your friends have talked about right before you started game sessions, though. You might have used that word before. So, can you explain? What's a cosplayer? They dress up. Is that it? But don't most people dress up? I mean, you're dressed up right now. Oh, in costumes. You mean like performers? Hmm, I guess that could work. But I probably shouldn't be wearing these clothes all the time. Doing that might reflect badly on you. And I don't want to make people have an ill opinion of you. Because I like you. You're the most important person in the world to me. Quite literally. And since you're the most important person to me, I know that you deserve all the best things, like positive attention, or no attention at all, if you don't want people's eyes on you, so I guess while I'm here, I'll be here to help you out. With what? Well, with anything I can. I'm sure at least one of the skills you gave on my character sheet can be useful in this world, right? Please tell me I have a skill that could help you somehow. You have an idea. Oh, that's great news. I won't lie to you. I was beginning to worry I'd just be stuck in your home with no way to help make your life better. First? What do you need to do first? Tell your friends about this. Oh, good idea. They might be able to help figure this whole thing out. Or you want to make them jealous about something like this. I mean, you can if you want, but I really don't get how this is something someone would be jealous of. I'm still an extra mouth to feed and all. It's a creator's dream to see their creations come to life. Oh, I think I get what you're saying now. And I know you were fully happy before when I was just a character in your imagination, but it must feel different that I'm made of flesh and bone like you. Who's Pigma Lion? Alright, some other time then. Must be a really different story if you're making a face like that. Well, I'll, leave you to do that then. And you know what? I think I'm going to like living with you from now on.